Democrats are often supporters of stricter gun control. Vice President Kamala Harris has been a strong advocate for red flag laws. They allow courts to temporarily remove guns from individuals deemed a threat. Harris also launched the National Extreme Protection Order Resource Center. It is designed to help states enforce these measures more effectively. Former President Donald Trump has also called for red flag laws, and Trump calls for hardening schools, which includes allowing trained teachers to carry concealed weapons. Trump has also pushed for using federal funding to hire veterans and retired officers as school guards. Vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance recently echoed Trump's stance. Take a look at what he said at a rally in Phoenix.
Look, I don't like this. I don't like to admit this. I don't like that this is a fact of life. But if you are a psycho and you want to make headlines, you realize that our schools are soft targets. And we have got to bolster security at our schools so that a person who walks through the front door we've got to bolster security so that if a psycho wants to walk through the front door and kill a bunch of children, they're not able to.
Well, Hena, because this is a hot button issue for both sides, the campaign trail, this election cycle, as always, though, it didn't take long for Harris and Walz to take a fraction of what Vance said here and pounce on X. For example, Walz saying this is pathetic. We can't quit on our kids. They deserve better. But Vance's supporters, Hena, say two things can be true at once. We need to protect our kids from the threats in the here and now while we come up with these long-term solutions.
Have we learned about any success with recent gun safety legislation with all these shootings we've seen in our country?
Well, unfortunately, the numbers have become critically concerning over the last 3 decades, right? Since that tragic day in Colorado at Columbine High School. It doesn't seem to matter which party is leading the country either. So take a look at these details our producers have pulled together. This is where our commanders-in-chiefs have stood on this issue during their presidencies. Clinton, Obama, and Biden all pro-gun control and advocated for expanding background checks. As president, Trump was pro-gun rights but banned bump stocks in 2017, and Bush had mixed stances supporting gun rights but also supporting background checks. And our research shows that over the last 2 decades here, school shootings have increased in unprecedented numbers, especially after the coronavirus, where, if you remember, a lot of students were experiencing mental health distress returning back to the classroom after the virtual learning. Look at the jump in the numbers regarding general school violence. This is a problem, too. Over 383,000 children and teenagers have experienced school violence over the past 25 years. The U.S. surpasses all other countries when it comes to school shootings and violence, and it gets worse from here. Guns are now the #1 cause of child and teen deaths in America, accounting for 35% of deaths, more than car accidents, which is around 15%, as well as overdoses and childhood cancer at around 5%. Something's got to change. These school safety protocols, they're coming into place out of fear that this could happen again. Not only did it happen again, though, 400 times since Columbine, and that's with the school safety protocols in place and pro-gun control legislation that's trying to work its way through the legal system.
So you and I covered this latest tragedy in Georgia. Have any changes taken place since then?
Well, we're noticing something a little bit different happen, aren't we? The legal system is beginning to hold the parents of school shooters accountable, at least in a couple situations. So just this week, we saw the Georgia shooting suspect's father in court, potentially facing his life in prison, even though he didn't pull the trigger. So if you're a parent, you have a deadly weapon in the home, it's the parent's responsibility to know the whereabouts of the firearm. It's also important for the parents to monitor the mental health status of their kids. Now, remember the Michigan school shooter, Ethan Crumbley. His parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley, both charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. They were recently convicted and sentenced to 10 to 15 years in prison. Now, back to this recent tragedy in Georgia. Colin Gray, the father of Colt Gray, as you mentioned, accused of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. Gray is facing 180 years in prison if convicted. Both of these shooters, Hena, gifted their weapons by their parents before the horrific events happened.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.